Hiya friends. So I had someone ask me on the live if I could show you how I make my bows. So I'm just going to show you because I'm going to put a bow around this bottle of baby laundry soap for my sweet daughter-in-law. So I'm just going to show you. The first thing I'm doing is just taking a piece of the ribbon. I'm just using like your regular standard ribbon. This is not a fancy cloth ribbon, but we're just going to tie this in a knot right here around the neck of this bottle. It doesn't have to be super tight because I want her to be able to get it off. All right, so we're just going to tie that in a little knot right there. And then I'm going to take 3 different ribbons. Now you can use one ribbon and make more of these little loops if you want, or you can use, like I am, 3 different kinds of ribbon, and then you won't have to make quite as many loops. So it's totally up to you. But I've got all 3 of them right here together, you can see. And then all I'm going to do, there's 1, 2, 3, green, silver, and white. So what I'm going to do is then just hold on to it here, and I'm just going to start going back and forth between my fingers, just up and over my pinky. And you can see I'm creating just these really pretty little loops here. All right, I'm going to do that about 8 or 10 times. And then I'm going to hold that right there in the middle, just like that. And I'm going to cut this off. And I like to leave a little bit of a tail because then that leaves a little bit of a curly Q tail on it. We'll pull these back out of the way and bring our laundry detergent back. And then I'm going to take these little pieces and I'm just going to tie it as if I was going to tie another bow. See, I have that little loop there. I'm going to put this through the loop and then I'm going to pull this tight. You kind of have to be careful because, you know, sometimes it's hard to get all of those to cooperate, but you can do it. I have faith in you. So that's what we do. We're going to tie that really tight right there like that. And I'm going to make another knot. Just like that. Okay. Now I have a little extra long piece on this side, so I'm actually going to cut that off just to shorten it up a little bit. All right. So that's our first one. So that's the first one. And our ribbon is still in a knot right there. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and we're going to bring our ribbon back, and we're going to do it again. So I have my ribbon here in my hand. Hold that down. These cut pieces are going down your hand here. And then again, we're just going to do it just the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. Just go one more right there. Okay. I'm going to hold it in the middle again. Give it a little cut there. I'm going to bring our laundry detergent back. All right, so we're going to make a little loop here. You can see this part of the ribbon is going left to right. This one we're going to poke underneath here, and it's going to go up and down. Okay. Give that a nice tight little tug. Oh, it's coming off. Hang on. This is much easier to do on a package that's wrapped, but all of my packages are already wrapped, so I don't have any packages to show you. All right, so there we go. So we're going to give that a nice little tug. Tighten that. So now we've got two little, see that? You got 2 of them. Now I like to do 3. I like to go, you know, one this way, and then another one this way. So we're going to do 1 more. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We're going to use up the last bit of this little bit of green, but I will probably continue with the white and silver even after the green runs out. And I'm going to make this 3rd one just a little bit shorter, so my loops are not going to be quite as big. I'm going to probably run them just between these 3 fingers instead of going all the way down to my pinky. So we're going to do it like this. See that? Just running it right underneath that finger. And I think that's all for the green, but we're going to continue on with the silver and the white. I love it when they're multicolored like this. I just think it's really, really pretty. And the more loops you do, the fuller that bow is going to be. So you can make it as full as you want. Cut that off, scoot those out of the way, bring our bottle back in. Let's see if I can do it standing up so it doesn't come off, but so that you guys can still see. All right, make my loop again, and then remember, we're going to take this one the opposite direction, so it's going to go left to right again. Tie that real tight, and we're going to make a knot just like that. And then you just kind of fluff it how you want it. And then these two long pieces that you were using to make your ties, you're just going to take your ribbon, and in the curve that it's going, whichever way it's going, so you can see that's curving down, you want to put your scissors on the bottom side of that, come as close to the center as you can get, and then just pull it through, and that will curl that up for you. Same thing with this one, so let's see. Yep, so this one's curling down, so we're going to go on the underneath side of it, close to the center, and then bring it right out and just run it right along the edge of those scissors. So that is it, friends. I like to leave a couple of the pieces just a little bit straight like that, just with a light curl to it. And then the center ones you can see have a really nice curl. And that's all there is to it, friends. I get compliments on these bows every time I make them, and I give all credit to my mother-in-law, Mary Pat. She made these bows on all of our Christmas gifts every year. And so I insisted that she show me how to do it so that I could continue that tradition. So most of our packages every year have these bows on them. Not all of them, but most of them. So there you go, guys. I hope you make yourself some fluffy bows like that. I'm going to go put this under the tree so we're ready for Christmas morning. All right, guys, remember, Christ is the unseen guest at every dinner table, the silent listener at every conversation. So just make sure those words coming out of your mouth are pure and sweet like honey, that you're lifting each other up, loving on each other, and shining your light bright, because that's what we're called to do. I love you so much, but God loves you even more than I do. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.